Like this could be also talking about. Welcome back to the platform. It's Shay. I'm back with another video. This could be when I was hearing blood rages. It's like Republicans like starting some trash or something like this, or like I said, even something about bloods, fire signs, family members. Oh, you should do this, you should do that, or something. But it's like, I don't know, somebody could be afraid that they about to fall for everything that happened. Like, say they use a person, say these are the elders and stuff that's egging two children against each other. One of the dark, one of the light, one of the background, one in the on Front Street. You know, it's almost like demons and anointed ones or whatever. Okay. I tell you, some these people are mad. Whoever it is, because we also think about the earth. Whatever we were reading a while back, and it said that something is the ruler of whatever. So I was like, oh, so they're trying to say like, okay, so there's something over Gaia or hunting her children or whatever. Okay, but even we have this bow here, because I feel like somebody's like, oh no, you made that or you did that. But it's like I feel like somebody wants somebody to shoot at a person, but the arrow is gonna go back because I'm getting that a group of people like it, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get somebody to shoot their own foot. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm just getting a lot of like the boy, okay, with the childish people, the boy, you know what I'm saying, going and hiding in the upper chambers. We seen that with the childish people, okay? Or yeah, with the childish people. It's like I don't know what it's like this is their war though. This is theirs. Some level of guilt to all of there's definitely children being used. Everybody there's even like some people that's like talking about they going the Christian way or something. They're using a group of children that have been conformed or something as well. The Lord of hosts, these are people that have gangs that follow them or entities in them. You know, it's like the Godfather and the people in the mafia under that person. It's like I said, all these little the monsters, you know, that have the monsters that have groups connected to them. Like I said, they have tamed or done something with children where they have. It also made me think about Friday Night Freddy, the first one, where when that man was laying there dying and those bots were walking out, they opened up that door and those kids were sitting outside that. There was some regular looking kids that was kind of just always standing around that was sitting outside the like the warehouse or whatever. So I don't know. Let's just do a freestyle because I said we was gonna do one. And I didn't ate and everything. Um, I forgot this window was open. That's probably why it's so cold in here. Hold on. Okay. So, like, remember that on this platform, we're in this platform. It's like the Most High have not been brought down low. It's just been silenced. There is no war, no battle to get there. The Most High is already chosen. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Even if they were taking, say they were taking my family or your family members in the background and turning them into like superheroes or X-Men or giving them gifts because everybody was like, oh, it's no fair. Why does the son get to have this and that? Right? But these are the same people that could have been using my energy all my life that I never even got to see my strength or test my own gifts even against them. They've created something where I can't even protect myself against people that just want to come pull on something of mine without permission or whatever this is whenever they want. I don't know. Because I also feel like I keep on hearing like, okay, the day after, right? So I don't know if some people were here on the planet. They're like hovering over, like, if you say one more thing, you keep embarrassing us, we're not going to come get you, or we're not, I don't know, something silly like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they're already, I don't know. I don't know how to really explain to you how I'm feeling about it. I just know something's totally wrong, but is it going to matter in the end? Something is totally, like, something is totally wrong. These are things that can be called out and condemned. They're not the ones that's supposed to be untouchable. So it's almost like a torment, a level of torment, the one that's untouchable, to not feel the trauma or whatever these people are sending, but you know that that's what they're doing and they're not supposed to be able to do it. It's like, okay, shut them down and return my energy to me. Like, what do you mean? I'm not going to lay here all this time. And, you know, like I said, this is a part in the Bible when they talk about, like, I was so nice and kind to these people and they turned wicked towards me. I have the right to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? As the Holy One of Israel. I'm not even talking about Israel because I feel Israel is contaminated. I feel like everybody else is contaminated with this whole power trip or whatever these people was on. Like, that's crazy. You guys try to lock somebody up until they can remove something off of you, the stigma that you about to have to deal with. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't wrap my head around it, but, you know, again, I'm not the same as these people. They've had a different experience than me. They've obviously had a different experience. It's kind of like whoever I am or you are, you're like that child that in the end was supposed to be getting picked up like by a transformer and go on a journey. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. Okay. We might have to use some kind of like supernatural-ish cards today. Okay. Because it's like, whatever this is, it's like, it's almost like somebody needs to touch back into bases. Like, even if these people are planning on leaving a person on the planet or being shady, somebody has to get tapped back into their home ground to be replenished or to be something or go through a transformation and then have to stay. But I feel like these people are trying to weaken a person and then make them stay after exploiting this person like on the low. So everybody will be attacking this person, like a worldwide net of people, just because you decided to fight back after the abuse or say, stop, get off of me. You're not supposed to do that to me. And then, so now there's the level of some people want to be tormented because they feel like if you didn't do this 2 years ago, we was already getting used to the fact that we won or we was going to have this or you wasn't going to have no power and we was going to be the ones. What the fuck you saying something now for? You know, something like this. And it's like, I didn't agree to nothing with these people. They can't even talk to me. So all these people are just liars. They're just lying about everything. They're manipulating everything. God is saying, I don't have no communication with these people on that level. Whatever they're trying to say that they access, they can't even access it. The energy is too dark. So just, they're forcing something and nobody's going to get to use it. It's a whole bunch of selfish people. Because say I'm the only one that can do whatever this is. They don't care if we're going to find out. Say it's some people here, some alien or something from other worlds here hovering. Like, they don't care that if they say we can do it, we got it. And then tomorrow they're going to try to do whatever this is. The people going to be gone for 1,000 years and they don't even have they can't even do what it is. And I don't even have what it is to do what it is now. But you wanted to be the one to do what it is so bad. And now everybody's finding out that you don't have what it is to do what it is. Like, I don't know. And I don't even know if I have it. I'm not gonna, the energy is just telling me to speak up. Told you. It's like somebody lying saying, yeah, I went down to this planet and I helped this person walk again, because the next 10 years, people going to have to be able to walk. We got this person back to the agility of like a 17-year-old. They're fine. But you find out that the person lied. They didn't do that. They actually weakened the person, and then anybody can challenge or hurt this person. Like, I don't know what this is, because I don't understand why these people are jealous of me or you or whoever this is, because they've had a blast. It's almost like some people find a way to get out of hell and touch something, and then they had like miraculous, endless fun and excitement and power and everything for 20 something years, and now it's time. You wasn't never supposed to have that in the first place. Appreciate what you had. Like, you gotta give it. It's time to give it back. Like, damn. I just think these people are so fucking disturbing and greedy. Like, stop already. Like, I'm thinking all these people had a rundown of who's been able to do this, who's gotten away with it, what they've been, or they wouldn't have never really went to that level to try it. So that means they had to lie about something. They had to lie and get somebody's gifts taken away. I mean, it's giving me 11 energy. I mean, you or I don't have to be 11. You or I maybe never had gifts, but it's just giving me the stark dynamic of him taking away her gifts to deplete her or in some type of sense or way. And then she was getting threatened by the other children that were set apart from her. They had a different experience than she did. Right? But then when they pulled her back into that facility, you know, she was around them, but they were able to hurt the girl or whatever like this. Okay. And again, I said somebody might not have been able to fight back in a situation. And it's like, what's the point of it all? Because whoever this is don't even really know these people or know them no more, or they're in two different lifespans. Like, these are the people like from another decade or something. Like, it's almost like we don't have nothing in common unless they came back in here to awaken something. Yeah, we got the strength card there. Because I'm telling you, these people are like, no, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna work with you this time. We're gonna be reciprocal with America. These are diaspora people, I think, or a multitude of mixed people that know that they are of the water or something, but they have delved themselves into bloodlines that are connected to the soil, and they learn how to siphon the energy and everything from those people and not allow them to enjoy, not in light of, allow the original people that carried the power to use it. They basically turned it into a weapon to use over them. Okay? To use our resources and do what they want with our children and da-da-da-da-da. So it is a governing force or a God-governing source, something that wants to play God over something. My boyfriend used to hate when I said God-governing force. Like, these people trying to play God. And he's like, that don't even sound right. That ain't even how it's spelled. And I'm like, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but you'll get it. Why I'm saying God-governing. You know, and he used to be so mad. Like, you sound ignorant when you say that. But I'm not a professor at a college, you know. I'm just somebody that's figuring stuff on my own. So, and I like to play with words. So, I don't know. But we just want to make sure that nobody's thinking that we're being afraid to say something because we're afraid of these people on this platform. It's, if I'm not saying something, you might want to check, because they could be blocking me from the messaging that I need. And that's why things are not being solidified or changed or something like this. Because they perfected, oh, no, I'll go ask, You know how a kid is when they lying about something, and then you say, go ask right now in front of my face, or go ask such, did they say that? And then somebody said, yeah, they said that. Then you let them do it, and then they said, oh, no, that's not what she said. Your daughter came and told me that you said that people could, and we're not going to keep this energy where you obviously coming to me because I'm supposed to have the answers, because I'm supposed to be plugged in, because I'm supposed to be at a certain level, and you're hiding the fact that I'm not, and carrying me on as if that is going to work, but you're really afraid of me being fully in my energy because you will not be able to do this anymore. And that's where we're headed here, right? Nobody's biting our tongue over here. We just don't have the information. Somebody's a liar. This is like a group of liars, profession, like liars, pants on fire, everything on fire because you're the fucking liar. Somebody's like a pathological liar, like a no, it just nonsensical liar. What do you want, Goose? Go with your mom. Like, I'm actually, like, a little pissed at this point. And there's something calling me to use the zombie deck, but I can't find it. Can't find her. I'm not afraid or something like this. She's like, well, damn. If the enemy's got all the answers and the information and the questions and everything, like, what are you waiting for? See? See, I've been sitting here this whole time. Do not come playing around that cat and mouse game around me. Going on now.
No!
Get off, Bun.
No.
I don't have anything for you over here. Y'all, I'm on fire. Now, there's other people that could be in high positions that's counting on these so-called family members, friends, or group that was closest to this son all this time to get, and then they were playing in the shit and playing mamby-pamby games instead of actually really studying and filling something in. And so now it's kind of like they're waiting. So all these people can do is play around and skedaddle and go, you know, act like they finished, accomplished something because they're afraid to say that they don't know what the hell they're doing. It's almost like, I told y'all how I used to do when I was little, and my room was really messy, and I clean up the room, and then my mom, I'd be tired or whatever. My mom said, get up under that bed and get that bed clean. And then she'd be like, I'm going to give you 30 minutes to clean up under that bed. And then I'll go under there. And it felt so comfy under the bed that sometimes I just lay there and I'd fall asleep and take a nap. Because I could fall asleep anywhere. And I'd fall asleep. Because these are people that want to trick you without tricking you, right? They want to say that they fooled somebody, but you didn't even approach the person with it. You want to say you asked somebody for that money because you was caught in their bank account, but you never asked that person for the money. You hacked into their account. Like, this is what I'm saying. So she used to tell me, and then I'll go down there, and then sometimes I'll be so bored, I'll be playing with some action figures and stuff like this under the bed and everything, you know, picking up a paper clip and using it like bending it to a gun and, you know, playing with the action figures and all kind of goofy stuff. And then when she come across the room and bump in the door and say, what you doing in here? Then I wake up like, oh, nothing. And I just start moving my feet around. I don't know what the feet had to do with cleaning up under the bed, but I'll start moving my hands around under here like, oh, I'm just in this stuff and moving my feet around as if I was doing something, but I wasn't doing nothing. I was down there relaxing. I was down there taking a nap. This is what somebody is doing. But it's not funny because this is like some legendary shit here. Like this is something else you should not be doing that with. Straight up. So we got 23 fire. And I'm not seeing fire. Firefly. Right? Somebody's not a fire sign. They're just like a ladybug. I mean, like a lightning bug or something. They can be illuminated on and off. Okay, this is fairy energy. I'm not getting really a fire sign, like a hothead fire sign. All right, but we got 23 energy, and then we got a descendant. Okay, invitation. So somebody could be falling, and another person could be rising. You know, in a certain situation here, because some of these people replaced us with like watered down versions of us that they compromised themselves with other countries if they got taken to other countries or had to go, or whistleblowers or people that was under protection orders. They had to give something, right? Or they had to take something or promise something. Like in this many years, this is going to happen. And when it does, we're going to, and somebody, okay. You know, you never know what little deals people made here, is what I'm picking up. So somebody could be falling and somebody else could be rising. They could be falling with the Aries energy and somebody else is rising. It's like somebody's wishing that they would have just stayed in their same assigned seat, or they would have just stayed in that seat that they thought that they didn't like so much. Like, these are people that have experienced something other than. It's like the magic of the Christ. These people broke it up and split it between these people so they could have just a little bit of power. Well, it's almost like when you eating your food and somebody say, "Can I have some?" And you be like, "I only got a little left," or "I only got this little piece," or whatever. Like, what is this little corner of this taco gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying? If I give you this just to get the taste, and it's like, oh, just to get the taste of it. So everybody got a little taste of something, right? And they felt like at the end they could put their bellies together like Care Bears and do something, but it's not their original power. And the reason why I was given to the person is because they was going to need that original power at the end days or something like this to accomplish something for a greater thing of humanity. So it's a selfish thing, but selfless thing. When the thing that all those people that collectively did that thought are very selfish and very something. Because even if it's more the merrier, the less people are going to get saved by their thing than the one person having whatever it is and being able to use it in a more prominent fashion. But it's also, again, everybody didn't get hung with Christ on that cross. Christ got hung on that cross. I think they said it might have been two others. Yeah, I don't know. There's something where I'm looking at it, okay? Also, I'm with my fingers like this. I was picking up on this boy Nathan that I used to date. I've dated him briefly, or I talked to him. We didn't date. We used to ride around together and kick it or whatever. And with a groups, it was like a group thing or whatever. And then he started talking to my friend, my best friend or whatever. But I remember he didn't have. I think he had his fingers. I think his finger was chopped off, like these two. Like, yeah, and his friend Paul and we used to call them the white boys, okay? Because when we met them or whatever like this, we was coming from like almost not a hood, but a very urban area, okay? And we was getting used to being in like a suburban little city with most Caucasian people around us. It wasn't no loud noise. It wasn't no people walking around. Wasn't no kicking it spots. It wasn't no, it wasn't no act. It wasn't no motion. It wasn't no movement. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no movement. And it was very a stagnant thing. But then I don't know where we met them at, or if they rolled down our street one day and we caught their attention and then they stopped. That's mostly how something like that happened. And then we start like riding around kicking it with them or whatever. But I don't know, because I was talking to him briefly, right? And then he started like talking to my friend. So he would be parked in front of my house and we'll sit out there and talk and kick it, laugh, joke or whatever, maybe even make out, okay, or whatever. But it was for a short amount of time. And then I noticed that when and then my friend started talking to him, and then I would find his car was over there basically. And then now his car was around the corner in front of her house. And I wasn't I wasn't going over there with them. When I first met him, it was a group thing. So it was all of us and all of them. And so we was all just out there, whatever. Okay. I might have sat out there once or twice by myself with him, and then that didn't work out. And then he started going when he started going on my best friend's house next door behind me, then by that time they was just like an official something alone. You get what I'm saying? And so it wasn't a group thing no more. Everybody stopped talking to the other guys and da 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 da. You get what I'm saying? So it was something like that. Like we kind of like switched turns, because I don't think anybody was talking to the white boy Paul, but then I started kicking it with Paul a little bit too. So I don't know. It was just how we clicked up. I don't know. It was weird. But that's why I think somebody's like, "Oh, I want to make you feel my pain." I'm like, who the fuck is this? And then because I think Nathan might be in the Bible, all right? So then it made me think about, wait a minute, why my fingers feel like that. I'm wondering if somebody's swapping energy or something like this. Because I just realized, I don't know, with Nathan, I just feel like, I don't know, there's something about his vibe that was a little bit, I don't know. But I think me and Paul clicked a little bit more. Okay, let's see. But maybe this, like usually when there's a little something like this, but then also I'm having like a little bit of a headache, and then also it's like, it's like my neck, like a neck ring, like my vertebrae in my neck. I keep on like scratching the back of my neck, and it's kind of tender. It kind of hurts. I just feel like there's something misshapen in my neck, like around my like, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm wondering, wait, did something happen to somebody? Because why are these little ailments or whatever? Usually, if ailments are popping up on my body, somebody is trying to get my attention that could have passed away. I didn't know that these people were around me passing away. I don't know. I just didn't talk to people no more. And I'm just like, oh, I guess I just, that's like normally how it is. I'm just talking to somebody, or we kicking it, we having fun with each other, and then we just stop talking. And they go about that. It's almost like I'm something on this earth for people to pass by and reignite something in them, and then they go on and do something like, and I might see them later on, like online or something. I don't know. It's kind of strange if you ask me. But it's like the big secret in the room is I'm the only one that don't know whatever this is. Everybody else that been around me, either on the shadow side or something, they know, right? It's like the inside joke or the butt of the joke. The person that they're not really validated as having to be there. Everybody else can enjoy. Like, that's crazy, because if you look at it like, okay, my best friends they was best friends with me in the Truman Show, but they really besties with my cousin, that when we used to hang out with that cousin, my best friend didn't even talk to her that much. But you mean in the background, these motherfuckers is like, they'll kill me? You know what I'm saying? They'll fuck me up? They best friends like that? Because again, I feel like somebody was trying to put like some kind of stagnant spell on a person, make it seem like this person is worthless. Let's just get rid of this person this time. We're supposed to be the trash keepers of the earth. This person hasn't produced anything, but the reason why somebody could still be here is because they can't see what you produced. And also, I was picking up from that text when they said, but they can't see what the Lord do. So if we have a wrong Lord in a position, the Lord is using some hands that somebody else is supposed to be using, that's not supposed to be that's supposed to be undetected. You know how I put a lot of shit on my Facebook and stuff like this? They calling me out because of what I put on because almost like something on the inner, it's something on the inner or outer ain't working. So I'm putting it out there. I don't fear me putting it out there. It had to be spoken, because this is like somebody saying, we're relaying every word that you say into the heavens. No, you're not. So I'm just making sure that I'm still speaking, and I'm making sure it's still on my page or whatever like this. But I'm the Lord that's supposed to have the silent hand that handles things. But the people that want to handle me are using those hands. You get what I'm saying? Okay. It's like that. And some people gonna have to get their fingers broken. Yeah, we got a Gemini in reverse. Somebody is like used to doing this like for years, 23 years, 25 years, a very long time. This could even be somebody that didn't even give you the benefit of the doubt. They were sent to earth to initiate me, or to do something with me, or to upgrade me. But they ended up cleaving onto my best friend or my boyfriend or my daughter or something like this. And like they act like I was just something on the, a stain on the wall, right? And because of the events that took place between them and the other people around me, or whatever this is, they were able to grow something. Definitely. Like, but it was more important for me to grow that. Like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. It's something very something, and they're doing the same old shit again with this parakeet energy. These could be people that was parroting somebody's energy, a parody. Okay, performers or people that like to, do parodies maybe. But this give me Juno with a partnership. Something like somebody at being recalibrated and being brought back to like a child or something, starting over or whatever. So you remember how Juno was like a little 15-year-old girl that ended up having a little incident and she got pregnant right then, boom. It's like you 50 years old and somebody's trying to make you go through a Juno spell. You might be thinking, romanticizing, like, oh, this is like Edward and Bella, oh, something is about to change. I'm probably going to die and come back like this. Or you thinking like this is like some other kind of thing. Some other kind of love story that would end in some kind of way that matches your age and where you're at and what you've accomplished, even just spiritually. But no, somebody is trying to do something like, oh, you silly little girl. You silly little 50-year-old lady. You went out there and got pregnant by a 10-year-old boy or a 17-year-old boy or a 20-year-old boy. Oh, because you was just so thirsty. Somebody is putting something, at least even on me, that is not mine. Okay. Yeah, we got the Gemini in reverse. Somebody knows that they're falling or they're tearing shit up because they think that they're going to fall. Somebody is like, I don't know, unsteady right now, okay? But we have this midhaven energy where, again, somebody could have went up and try to like end some kind of heaven or some kind of world or something. This Gemini in reverse just to conquer somebody. Like somebody is really relentless. Imagine you not fighting a war or playing games with this person at all, but they're very relentless in their thing to conquer. Somebody is so relentless and two-faced about their conquering of an individual or a situation. It's kind of unattractive, like, because whoever this is, they could have probably had the chance to do something before and they just didn't do it. They was worried about everything else, right? Somebody's trying really hard, okay, to be in charge of something or someone, or have their cake and eat it too with somebody that ain't having that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So these people are putting death on someone, and the rebellion spirit of the Christ is not supposed to be dying this time. Y'all did that with Jesus. So whatever these people doing, they trying to say, oh, somebody died or two people died or they're in the afterlife. No, you in the afterlife. Whatever, don't you feel that wound? Whatever that somebody, whatever you tried to shoot at somebody. Look, I'm trying to tell you, look. That's why I'm saying the dead should not be all this much involved in whatever. I don't care if you multiplied them 1 billion times. You cannot be involved. Look at that thing like this. This bent arrow. It's foolish. It's silly. All right. Somebody could be too high for something, or somebody is too high. Like these people, it's really crazy. It's like a whole bunch of like undocumented worker, uncontacted group of people is in the forest and something hovering over them, and they take out their bow and arrow and start shooting at an airplane that's like hundreds of miles up in the air. Like, what is that? Oh no. And start shooting their little arrows, and they just pinging up in the air about 5 feet, 10 feet, and falling right back down on the ground. It's something like that. Like whatever somebody's trying to achieve here. But this person knows how to lie to people. No, I've been up there, because it's like somebody lying, like, I'm the only one that can go to heaven up to past this point. And it's like, and then the person can always come back down and shock the people with something. Maybe that person is the only person that can get, okay, we believe you. And they only believe this person. But the person been lying all this time. They never even got up there that far. And what they're going to do is drag everybody down with them. Like, no. I don't believe in anybody getting a second chance or something to do. Like this, God would have to come tell me God's self. Because I don't know what this is. This is crazy. You ain't about to be fucking setting me back out. As far as I know, I came with my Ace of Cups. You can't scrape out what I know I was getting with the Ace of Cups. You should never touched it. To try to pick up one of your bitches or something like that. I don't got time for it. I don't. Yeah, we got something here. Taurus, cultivate. Somebody's trying to stop somebody from cultivating or creating something here. We got number 2 is in reverse. Maybe somebody made a doppelganger or 2 of somebody, and you haven't been able to get something because the other person was getting it. And then now they're destroying some, like I said, there go that mid-haven place. This pinnacle energy in reverse. This could also mean that this Taurus was not working in that area. Some other people were doing something and blaming it on the Taurus. This could also be something to do with children. I don't know why I'm getting this. Yeah. Yeah, we got this Jupiter energy, Virgo energy, Taurus energy. This could be 3 people here. Or somebody like, I'm not going down myself or something. Hold on, let's see. Yanni. Oh my goodness, girl, you better get on my nerves. Gone. What do you want? Let's just see something real quick with these 3.
No.
Somebody feel like they're gonna ruin it, like something like this. Then you got this hot energy with this Mars energy. Like, I don't, you know how it is. This is with like a bully fight or something. Like somebody sending out people to be like, yeah, bitch, la da 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 da. You're not even, you're just thinking that's just for online. I'm not looking at that directed towards me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've always been kind of like that. You know, I don't, somebody could be trying to use like, oh, this person is, they don't like confrontation. But imagine somebody trying to keep, you know who you are, and somebody trying to use their powers to keep you stagnant. There's nothing that could do to keep you from ripping down the wall or something in front of you. It's just somebody is, like, get these motherfuckers out of here, man. For real. Like, it's doomsday thinking as, like, I don't know. It's also, too, like, possibly even ending these categories or something somebody wants to do. Okay? Man down energy here. Okay? They could be trapping somebody down in the south here, and then also using their eye in the north. But claiming like somebody else, that's somebody else's eye or something like this. All right? And we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Between this Virgo in reverse and this Taurus, it could be because of this money that somebody wants to have or spend or use or keep. Queen of Swords energy. See? I feel like this Taurus is jumping out as this Queen of Swords telling this Virgo in reverse, It's almost like somebody's like, we got to stick together. The way they did it, you're not understanding. 2 of Pentacles. And it's like, no, it's a choice. Something is a choice here. These are like maybe the hottest girl, you know, in regular life, in Truman Show, what you brought to the table. The hottest girl in, you know, because you can't, I'm even getting, well, I don't know why I'm getting like Nicki Minaj energy here. With Jupiter in reverse. One of the hottest girls in the game like that, okay? And then you have Virgo energy, just giving me Beyonce. The Taurus energy could be giving me somebody. It's either me or who was pretending to be me. Like something in reverse, these people is charging something to the game. It's like a cease and desist or something, but it's about to go back on these people. They could have thought that they captured or stole the bloodline. So it's like, I need a restraining order against Carlissa and them from my bloodline. Because that, even if Carlissa was somebody that looked like my mother or something, you standing on the wrong side of the bloodline. What the hell you mean? And you denied the Christ. So now you're getting denied. Like access is getting denied. And it's making me think about the boy, it's making me think about the brother, Blueface alleged brother or whatever. Okay, he remind me a lot of this boy, the Stackhouse boy that I used to know when he was, I think he might have been mute or he was maybe deaf. But me and him had like a little friendship or whatever. It was something kind of cute or whatever for a brief moment. I think his name was Stackhouse. And it's almost like, I don't know, this gives me that energy here.
Mom.
Nikki's boyfriend, the Blueface. So was this Carlissa stalking me all this time and stealing my friends and stealing my shit or something? Like, what is this? And then making money off of it or pimping these people out like for careers when that was supposed to be like my family, like my body or whatever this is. I'm telling you, somebody was using somebody else. Yeah, something's hidden. So it's like, oh, all these people still got some kind of gumption. Or not. Somebody could be getting rid of all this. If this relates to the Empress, right? There may be one more piece that's missing. All right, we got Mars with motion. This could be also somebody getting in motion now. Somebody's been stagnant long enough. All right, Emperor. So there's an Emperor standing up to someone or something like this here. This could also be, again, somebody could be a Yabral energy that was taken, being a snake with a lion's head, taking somebody's energy from somebody and giving it to another person. Fire and ice. I'm getting fire and ice with this. Ice is in reverse. Somebody is feeling fiery. This also giving me like, somebody penetrating a person or halfway or getting halfway in. Like something could have shocked somebody into like, I don't know. Okay. Because we have the wheat right behind that. And somebody's like, wait, somebody almost made me throw away something precious or that could still be used, or I don't know. It's not trash or something. Not sure. We got this Aries. They could all be connected to this Aries here. And I don't know who this is. Like, I don't know who this Gemini is. Cross-pollination. Pollination. To cross-pollinate. Somebody was saying, okay, I didn't do that, but somebody did. I feel like the original patterns are dead or stuffed away or hidden. And now something that seemingly there's nothing to anchor that or test it with that is the actual authentic something. So it seems like this is just a whole new breed or something like this. And so that person cannot lose it to the originals here. Like, it don't even have to be here. Trying to act like somebody thought, oh, I had foresight that you was going to try to do that you was going to stand up and then snatch everything with your energy back and then lock it up, charge something or not, or lock it up and not let people have. So I did it this way. But something is so far gone from the original, it can't even be used now. Like a person is a lunatic at this point. Could possibly be. Somebody is a lunatic and they trying to move something that can't be moved. And I feel like somebody is not at peace here. Whoever this Aries is, somebody is so jealous. Like, this is like somebody jealous that you didn't pick them, but they can't stand you. They don't like you. They just want control or power. They've seen somebody else hold that power and they want it. They will not treat you right. They're not going to treat me right. They're not going to, somebody is just, it's a lunatic over some type of power. They've already set something up and been walking in the path for 5 years. People find out that they're a liar or they really didn't get the win or they didn't have the gumption or they didn't have something. It's over for this person. So somebody got to try to force a win, even if it's a loss, whoever this is. And it's just not going to happen here. Like, you sit down at the side and see if you're going to get picked. It just can't, whatever this is, it just cannot happen the way that whoever this is think that it's going to happen. And they said that they was not cross-contaminated, but they was. Now, when we pulled this card, this same Gemini and this same energy came out about 2 years ago. If this Gemini wasn't doing it back then, I said, I said it I could hear myself. It was over here on the table somewhere over here. And I said, I don't know, man, because it's almost like I can feel somebody reaching, like, oh, I'm not cross. Yeah, they just came in and did a swipe last night. But as soon as they gone, you gonna do it. Like, this is that kind of person. Like, somebody saying that they ain't cross-contaminated, but all the rest of the cards are telling me, you got it on your mind or you got your hand on it. This is somebody that done bought all the shit to make the candles and everything. They ain't supposed to make candles there. Okay, somebody said I was going to do it. You told them before I started. You knew I was about to make a lot of money off these candles. Okay, they came in and told me I can't make candles in my apartment. I ain't doing that. I wasn't doing it in the first place. I was just researching, or I wasn't even thinking about that. Then soon as the people left after the research, the person went right back to, they went and got all the candle shit out the box and started making it. I'm just making up something, but do you get what I'm saying? Something is not at completion as well. I don't know what a person is working on. All right. We're getting mind on mind. Mind on mind. So somebody could have been unbeknownst to you or beknownst to you. You could have been sharing somebody with someone. You could be what this person feels like is theirs, oh theirs, or something that belongs to you or somebody that is yours is saying they're mine, or like this is mine on mine. All right. Like people stealing people or some shit like this, man. I can't tell you really enough. Watch out. This is somebody that would not be using the regular bus schedule to move this weight or whatever. They're going to be doing something with the chariot in reverse where it will be seen and unseen. But then we got success in reverse. But somebody is going to be pissed off. Problem is, if my energy wasn't anchored to it, I wouldn't be picking it up with the seen and the unseen here. When you are here and you're supposed to be in some type of, people can take the job away from you, do it, but you're still going to be able to pop up and call something out because you're supposed to be a part of whatever this is. And somebody is not allowing a person to. And I don't know how they're getting mad. I don't know how they be getting mad, but that's what they do. All right? Because I feel like somebody's like, I know what to do, or I know, or whatever. They know now, but I don't know if they really do. Let's see. Exploration, 9th house. I told you somebody is not that high yet. Here, Bunt, please get off of my chair. 2 of us can't fit on here. The person cannot reach that. And it could be the level of wanting to control somebody or having full control or just like, who wouldn't, y'all? Like, who wouldn't? Like, whatever this is, yeah, there's an awakening here. Somebody else is going to have to go through an awakening. 47 years old, maybe at this age, 74. Wow. Yeah, somebody could have blocked this in the past in 1999. What, I would have been 19. So you could have been 19 or be in your early 20s or in your teens still when somebody blocked it back then. And now you have to wait until you in your 40s or mid or late 40s to get the chance to go through it again. Somebody is, hopefully it will change. You don't have to wait for nothing, but, yeah, because they want somebody to be in love or thinking about love or wishing that they had companionship or something. And all the people around this person is crooked. They're not going to get it. All right. And hopefully that you will run away or leave or something like other people did, or you're going to get hurt. Okay. Yeah. We got the North Node. Meanwhile, you're waiting for somebody that's in the right state of mind so you could be in this energy with this person. Because somebody wishes, they're like, you rough or something like this. But they like that. But I think that somebody thinks that you're not an affectionate person. And I don't think that that's true. I feel like I don't want to talk to that person that would look at me or look at something, what I'm doing with this person here, when we already know what the deal is. We already know that they changed out the variation or the problem, the person in this relationship to be not affectionate with me, so that it could look like I'm not an affectionate person. If people were watching to see, oh, if he's going to die, say this is a god that's going to die this time. Other men was looking at that person because to see a goddess can only be with a god. So they would have a chance to have a sneak peek. But let the goddess be, instead of getting everything from the husband that passed away and going on with her life and carrying and starting all over, and somebody saying, oh, that's a brilliant woman, or that's a beautiful woman, look how she picked herself. You leave something, a heavy weight there for her to still keep continuing to keep bear. Like somebody is just and this done now. Okay. And then also, if this is a nurturing woman, normally they're not cutthroat in their relationships, but in business somebody could be a queen of swords, right? But they could be a queen of pentacles at home. And so somebody played this out to the T to make somebody seem incompetent, or they shouldn't be a single successful person. That somebody need to be in love, or they just need a really nice or something like this, or something like this here. When again, you could be this or that within a 24-hour day. You understand? And this, I just don't know. Because again, this Valerie energy doesn't want this change. And if this is this Val Tori or Valerie and Tori energy, these people is going to get beheaded. Yeah, because they got this person confused or this masculine confused or something like. So this could be like my sister-in-law and my mother, like having my man confused or my dude confused. Again, there was never any animosity between me and these people, but obviously they have a problem. I was never jealous of them in their relationship with this person. I probably couldn't even see it. So again, there's death magic here. These people are going to have to lose their life, to lose their grip off of something. It's just something like this here. Yeah. Yeah, because again, we have somebody that is a divine masculine here that's working with this death magic person. Okay. These people are getting removed. Like, you crazy. All you got to do is match up the DNA, match up these people, tell that they not of this bloodline or whatever this is, and get them right out of there. It's an order. It's an order. Flying monkeys and death magic. So somebody could be trying to protect somebody from flying monkeys here. It's just like, oh, well, God was just letting you put that whole display out like that, right? For you could show what your intentions was. So you could think that, oh, it's a day too late and $1 short with that Whoopi Goldberg energy. But it's really not. Because none of these people are able to call the shots on what we're talking about in the first place. That's how you can't fool me. All right. We got the entity attachment here with somebody. Somebody don't need no flying monkeys. They'll do it themselves. Whoever this is, they got this entity attachment that deals with this death magic person. All right. I feel like somebody could be a double agent. They could be a divine masculine, and then they can also go to the dark side. There could also be a light skin clone and a dark skin clone of this particular person right here. And then we have the mature woman. Somebody could be spotting out things about these people. They don't like it. So they're leaving a mature woman that could do something about it or handle it, or the principal out of a matter. Principles and principle out of a matter to keep this person from work, labor, and efforts here. They want to give it to this karmic T Nicole Tarot that's, again, not in the family. It's like somebody is, you know how single white female is? It's like these people was building a family beside my family in the dark in order to take my family tree and my crest away from me. And I caught them. You get it? They don't share the same genetic or something like this. And there's other people like, oh, we don't like those genetics anyways. Somebody's name could be Maze, like Frankie Beverly and Maze. But yeah, these could be stranger people here. It's like these could be people that had babies with people in my family, right? They could have had baby daddies or something like this, but they were collectively building up a family next to it, even with some of the people from the family in it, right? In order to get the power from what is carried on by making somebody that's actually got the blood pumping through them look like the weakest link. You get what I'm saying? And these people, the reason why they keep getting all the things is because their gang or their Negan, We Are Negan group is working in the justice system, in the civil courts. And you're not even being invited into your own court cases, which makes this illegal and which makes the judges and everybody else in the civic order liable to lose their jobs forever. Even Supreme Court justices. Nothing lasts forever. Once Shiloh come, or once the judicial system has showed us that they're not doing that, this bloodline can say, hey, what up? Not over here. This the tree of that's like the tree of life or good and evil. Not here. So what you're doing is trying to use all your power to impose it over here. You should be worried about the little man and the little woman, but that's where you fucked up at. Period. Somebody about to lose their job. Because they cannot cause destruction here because you stole my fucking money. And then try to stop somebody from shining because you don't want the truth to get out. Period. You try to call a person a karmic feminine. They're not. They're just speaking the truth and you don't like it. Because even your Chief Justice Johnson, or whatever her name, Jackson, your daughters look a lot like Valerie Coleman, my sister-in-law. And you not me. You're not the older version of me. You look alike like Janice Unpacked. But you're not one of mine. That's why I said God said get rid of all them. They're not mine. Meaning they're not a part of the body. They're not a part of this. They're not a part of my family. They're not a part. What the fuck is these people doing? They're not a part of this. Yeah, this could be again, they were supposed to maybe uh put me through school or something like this, and I was supposed to be the first, at least if they didn't let me serve as the Queen of England. I would have been somebody that had that much legacy packed behind me and how I'm created, where I would have been the first supreme black so-called woman, so-called black or American Indian woman in the court. But it's okay because I'm pretty sure that Chief Jackson is African, and you don't want the real thing. You don't want no dark skinned American Indian woman in that position. Everything would change. Mm-hmm. So they gave this, and then this person is also doing something to block money. Okay, right? By putting those cameras in those cabinets or cabinet members or in somebody's cabinets in general, maybe in their mirror, maybe in their home cabinets. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is like somebody's not jealous of a person. You was messing with somebody's actual money. You was blocking somebody's actual money. So we got to go back to all that energy. The favoritism with the unique tarot and Clarence Thomas, and the fact that these people look a lot like these in-laws. Excuse me. Again, wearing masks. I don't got time for no imposters, is what I'm telling you. This is the union. This don't got nothing to do. No. This don't got nothing. I didn't take no lighter from you.
Where's yours?
This got something to do with a union. It never had nothing to do with the parents and all these other people that try to get in on it. I don't know. Still on a workbench or something, probably. I don't know if this is this Myers energy trying to give this dude back after using this person. We got in reverse with the money. So this could be whoever was in Canada or whatever this energy. They don't have no more money. They could be in debt, or if something really happened to this Drake energy a long time ago, or this Aubrey energy, they were hiding. They were trying to keep the truth away. You see what I'm saying? They were trying to keep the truth away because these people wanted to distribute this finances, or I don't know what this is here. It's a lot going on though. Okay. These could be people that keep reincarnating themselves as a young couple, and then they do this over and over again, and that privilege is getting snatched. These could be my in-laws or something like this, or your in-laws, or some parents or something. Now, I don't, the thing I don't get, because this person got the eyes on the grays, and this got the mind on the money, the green. And this person could just see clearly something here. I don't know why I think this person, good girls, I don't know. I just feel like in the Truman Show, this person like good girls, but behind the scenes, they like aggressive women. You know how some men like to be powerful in their job and stuff, and behind the scenes, they are tied to women that are aggressive or something like this. Somebody's dad or something keeps, I don't know, these women do these love spells and manipulate the energy of the children. They take the female and reduce her to like some family psychic or something, and then they use, or this could be even the male, okay? And then they use the person as a healer or something here. The other person. Somebody keeps sacrificing. I don't like it. And I feel like the whole thing is somebody's not being honest about the Christ or the Empress in the stars. I don't know if it's something that people are ashamed of or something like this to save the whole thing. Like somebody doesn't want to be honest about combos and connections or something. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Like a bunch of people working together for something. And that's why something is getting blocked. Finances is not going to be flowing how they were. And I don't know how y'all had it going, but or somebody's not getting the you know how people go to the government to get funding. You know, Daisy, she talk a lot like this about this. High Priestess, whatever her name is. I feel like this is a goat energy, a goat god energy. Talk a lot about this kind of stuff, funding and stuff like this that they had. And I just wonder if they probed any of those programs, even if they were working with some of these so-called American dads, right? Because whatever these people want me to keep up with, I really don't want to. I really don't care to. Yeah, 9 of Cups, somebody is satisfied. Like you try to keep a person on some kind of some kind of wave or something. It's like, ugh, I don't want to be around those people or something. Just pay me what you owe me. Stop pretending like you don't fucking owe me physical. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop pretending that. Yeah, the sun. Stop pretending like you know, like get them hands ready to drop. But they, again, these are empty hands here. Coming from the north. Because somebody been sitting here holding back for years and letting this money free for all, and all these people that were keeping somebody restricted or keeping something back or halted, or the truth. I just think it's the truth. It's just the truth about something. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the truth. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. All right, somebody out in the cold here. From what the truth is, what did I just say? Maybe even since they was 15, about what the truth was. The person, like I said, when I was 15 and me and my person engaged or consummated or something, they could have took this person from me. He could have become a healer, okay? And then could have went with this Myers girl or something. So this is also like something about Alexander energy. The Alexanders are under judgment as well. I don't know what there is, but I've never met the Alexanders. That's my mom's been married into that family for a long time, but I never met any of them except for Ronnie, the husband. I never went and met his family. Even if they've been married for 20 something years, I never met them. But something is telling me that it's just like a forced marriage. Like even somebody's father-in-law is about to force them to be their wife in the next life. But it's like this person trying to act like they was your spouse. But before this person, you was already, I don't know, made it to their alleged son or whatever this is. Or these two people could have been in a commitment with each other for financial or other something. You see what I'm saying? There's something here, okay? And I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be the queen, and I want all of my people that's supposed to support me to do business with me or whatever like this on that level where I know I feel like, okay, I'm the queen. Yeah, I'm the queen. I made it. And then disperse something out that way. I don't like this is weak-minded to me for somebody to try to bind themselves. I don't like that. And I said no to whatever the fuck this is. Like somebody's doing something. It's like somebody trying to ask you to marry you when you unconscious in the hospital. No. Respectfully so. Respectfully so. And anything that they're trying to make me regret, you're going to regret it, because you all know that nobody never talked to me about a damn thing. You've been making decisions with somebody else's livelihood, somebody else's life path, somebody else's something. The shit is sick to me. It's like charging God, motherfucker. Like, what is going on? The fake God that you got in that little hierarchy or whatever this is that you're using. It's like shooting that motherfucker down. What you worried about it for? Some of them kids you created need to be hunted down and tormented. You get what I'm saying? But the shit that they've been doing. We got judgment here. You got judgment here. King of chalices. And the fool, somebody's walking on water. Yeah, they thought a person was supposed to flood or something or be in a flood. But Jesus is like Jesus walking on water right here with the flood. I mean, with the fool card. World card energy, the white world, or somebody that's pure already. Okay? We also got 2 exes here. There could be 2 people that claim to be your exes or something. These 2 could be under judgment. Okay? Like, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe these people are finally getting, their little sense of protection is being penetrated. They're getting haunted like they supposed to. You understand? 8 of Cups. Like, I've never been afraid of any, like, real monsters around me. I'm not saying that they wasn't doing nothing, but, shit. If the angels are rebelling and you refusing to work for God, then, why would you, and the monsters step up, why would you condemn them? I don't know. I am tired of whatever this is that feels like people are, they want me to be afraid to say, oh, well, then if we remove that string, the whole thing could topple. Well, let's just see where everything land then, because I'm not going to have this shit. I never been nobody that like this. I never been nobody that like nobody to multi manipulate my, no. And that means that I have to learn how to do it on my own then, or something like this. I'm not going to, no. It's gross, actually. It feels really pretty gross. 2 of Cups energy. Yeah, this could be pouring from the top to the bottom or getting some type of symmetry or balance or something like this. I'm just saying, whatever this is, it feels like somebody trying to say, remember you said yesterday? But they know they still using some type of this is somebody that stunned and fronted and thudded and crutted and run it and everything. And then because they was able to play like the most powerful person or the most intelligent person or something. And then at the end, they're going to just try to hurry up and put it back. They didn't apologize. They didn't straighten up. They didn't make the apology. They humiliated you in the public or amongst a lot of people. They didn't make the apology like that. They didn't make the begging to get you back like that. Somebody thought they was going to act like a stinker or a piece of shit the whole time when you wasn't even really aware of that's what they was doing to you. Like when your eyes was closed, somebody was dogging somebody. And then you pop back up like this, like a stupid bitch. Because I feel like this is also with somebody saying, oh, your worst fear was being a stupid bitch. Now you one of us, a stupid bitch. No, I'm not. And if somebody really cared about me and loved me, nigga, I got to have this one. I got to have this one like this. I can't have nobody else. I got to have this one like this. I got to have this one like this. Like, that's not even about order. Because somebody was never supposed to be playing with me or you in the first place. All right? King of Wands in reverse. Hold on one second.